Hey guys, thanks for joining me in another video from where I've wrote. Today I'd like to show you a little piece of equipment I've got on my back. This is a little EDC backpack made by Wisport. Wisport, if you'd like to know, is a Polish company that's been manufacturing different kinds of military survival equipment since 1984, so they have plenty experience. And this one was released in 2018, and I think it's the smallest backpack from their backpack family. And I'll tell you all about it. Let's just find a nice place to sit down. So here we are, nice little place in the woods, and like I said, I'm gonna tell you a few things about this little backpack. Wisport company, the Polish one that I mentioned, and this is Sparrow Egg 10-liter backpack. It's considered to be an EDC backpack because its size, and I think I generally agree. I've been using it like this and it's been performing quite well, I'd say. So in terms of features of this backpack, let's start from the outside. As usual, you've got a handle at the top and we've got some daisy loops on either side. Like you can see here, I attached a piece of electrical tape on the Night Eyes S-binder. You can attach pretty much everything you want, use some paracord, use some carabiners. Basically, it's your choice. At the top here, we've got a flap lined with Velcro, and this is of course this little hook to hang your backpack, and a little hole that you can lead the pipe from the hydration system out. Pretty standard stuff, nothing really groundbreaking at this point. When it comes to the material, that's Cordura 500D, pretty durable, pretty resistant to water, to rain, to abrasions, and so on. 500 grams is the weight of the backpack, and the measurements I'll show you somewhere here. Then at the front we've got a pretty sizable Velcro patch. You can attach any type of morale patches or whatever else you think is suiting your backpack. On the outside at the front there's a shock cord with a stopper at the bottom, so something for quick access like a poncho or a waterproof jacket. Once it starts raining, you can quickly pull it out. Also, we've got another set of daily loops here at the front. I'm using a Grimlock here just to hang something when I'm not using my hydration pipe, so I can hang it at the back, or whatever else, like a torch, your gloves to hang them outside so they can dry, so on and so forth. Then on the sides we've got expandable mesh pockets. This will basically hold a bottle, I think up to 500 milliliters. I've got one somewhere here. So as you can see, it fits quite well. I don't think it will fall out even if you turn it upside down. Yeah. So quite steady out there, and it's quite heavy. It's full at the moment, so I think the rubbers on those expandable pockets are quite nice. When it comes to all the clasps on this and loops on this backpack, these are all made by ITW Nexus, if I'm remembering correctly, and this is Duraflex. So very resistant to cold temperatures, even below zero you are not running a risk of snapping one of those, so shouldn't be a problem at all. What else do we have on the outside? The zippers, they are made by Wisport themselves, so they're producing the zippers as well. Very thick with a flap to make them more water, rain resistant, and yeah, they are working very well. Didn't have any problems with those at all. As you can see, the back is lined with mesh material as well, and you have two tunnels here that are supposed to help with the ventilation, but they are quite small and not too deep, so I don't see it as much of an improvement. Then the shoulder straps are quite wide for such a small backpack. I like this. I always like to have wide shoulder straps, but here, without the possibility to load too much weight, it's not really needed, but nice to have. Then on the straps we have another set of daisy loops. They are a bit wider than the ones on at the front and on the sides. I use it mainly to lead my water pipe through them, so it's not dangling when I'm walking, nice and secured. And then a little bit lower, you have two plastic holders. They are rotating 360 degrees, so you can secure your water pipe even better. Then another standard issue in this kind of in any backpack basically, so there's a shoulder strap to secure it a bit more on your body, and quick release buckles to get rid of your backpack instantly. And at the very bottom we also have two loops that will allow for attaching the backpack to the belt. Now that's what you use for a huge weight, huge load in your backpack, but with this size I don't see this as something that you would need. So I think we covered the back, so let's just move inside the backpack. So I have some stuff here just for the purpose of this review to make this backpack look quite full. The poncho, it was at the bottom, so like I said, this space is wasted all the time. I just didn't find a way to fill it so far. Some morale patches, flashlight, and the hydration pack. So the inside is just one chamber divided with this wall to create a pocket for the hydration system, and this one is 2 liters capacity. I didn't fill it fully, so this is I think 1.5 liter will be perfect, so you can fold the top and make it nice and fitting inside. The main chamber, well, 10 liters. I guess you know what you can expect from such capacity. And then you have this little pocket here that should be like maybe up to 20 centimeters wide. So for something that you need quick access to, like a map, maybe a tablet or anything else, rectangular shape will fit quite well here. Of course, not to the very bottom, because it gets narrower here. So rectangular objects are quite a pain with this backpack, which brings me to the fact that a lot of us carry laptops these days, and you will have a big problem if you are carrying anything larger than 13 inch, and I will show you that in a second. So here we have a 13-inch laptop, and even though it gets inside, it won't get all the way to the bottom because of the egg shape that gets a bit narrow down there. So that's how you can pack it. I think something smaller, maybe 2-3 inches smaller, like 10 inch, that will fit quite well. But anything larger than 12-13, it's a no-go. So I have to say that I've been enjoying this backpack very much. Like I said, I was using it daily, mainly brought it to work to carry some essentials and some food, but also took it on a few hiking trips and once on a cycling trip, so the hydration system that I can put inside did a very good job. Nothing more to say. It's a small backpack. If you need something like this to throw in some essential stuff and hit the road, that's the perfect solution for you. I think it would make a very good auxiliary backpack on some holidays. So when you have a big piece of luggage but you don't want to carry it around, you just throw some stuff inside this backpack and go. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Go. Thank you very much for watching and take care.